The fish tail. Deep under the sea, see the lovely colored fish swimming peacefully. So deep under the sea you can see a fish which is swimming peacefully. This special poem in 3 lines is called haiku. So what is this 3-line poem known as? Okay, it's known as haiku. Such poems about nature are popular in Japan. Here is another haiku, okay, another poem. The lake calm, smooth, still. A fish jumps up and returns. Ripples shake the lake. Okay, do you know any poem about fish? He's asking you that do you know any poem about the fish? Here are some drawings made by children. So you can see beta. This is first of all this is class first. Navyata has made the drawing, and this is Maya class 4th. Okay, has made another fish. When you think of fishes, what shape come in your mind? So he's asking about that. When you think about the fish, which shape first comes in your mind? Just like when we see to the sun, a circle shape comes in our mind, and so on. Spherical shape, circle shape, you can say. Try to use the square and a triangle to draw a fish. Look for fish design around you on cloths, painting and mats. So you have to try this. You have to see around you some designs of fishes on cloths, okay, on a painting you can say, and on mats also you can see. Mean means a fish. Mean means a fish, and Meenakshi is a girl whose eyes look like a fish. What is mean? What is mean? It is a fish. And what is who is Meenakshi? Is a girl whose eyes looks like a fish. And can you think of someone who has such eyes? Okay, can you imagine that in your friends or okay in your group somebody has eyes like the fishes? Okay, draw a face with fish eyes. Okay, you have to draw it. Fishes can have very different sizes. The smallest fish is about 1 centimeter long. Okay, means fishes can have a different size. Okay, it can be as small as 1 centimeter. How long is the biggest fish? Can you imagine? Okay, so it may be up to many meters. Okay, some are so long. The biggest fish is the whale shark. It's actually not a whale, but so you can see this whale shark. It is actually not a whale, but is a big fish. Whale are different from fish. Okay, so what it's saying, whales are different from fish. Okay, we cannot compare it with the fish. So why? Because whales breathe like we do. Okay, so as the human being breathe, he is saying that whales also breathe like us. Okay, through their noses. But fish have no noses and they take in water, not air. Okay, fishes take water in, okay, and not the air. Whales give birth to babies. Whales give birth to babies, but fish lays eggs. Okay, so as like human being, okay, whales also do. The whale shark fish look big and dangerous. So whale is obviously a large one, so it looks big and dangerous, but is quite harmless. It does not attack human. Okay, so although he is a large one, but he never attack on humans. One whale shark was as long as 18 meter. Just think how long that is. Almost 12 children of your size standing one on the top of the other. Okay, he's such a large that if you stand one on one, okay, so somewhere around 12 children's height, okay, will be there. And guess what is weight? What it weighed? Well, much more than what 12 of you together weighed. Oh, it's weighed about a 16,000 kg. Okay, so what is the weight? Then what is the weight of the whale is somewhere around 16,000 kg, approximate maybe say. So about how many kilogram do you weigh? So it's a personal question. What is the weight? What is the weight of yours? Okay, say for example, if your weight is somewhere around 35 or 30 kg or 40 kg, whatever it may be. Okay, so you can write your weight. So 12 children like you put together will weigh about, okay, so suppose if you take 30 kg, so 30 multiplied by 12, okay. About how much more does the whale shark weigh than 12 children like you put together, okay. So as the weight of the shark is given here is 16,000 kg. So it asks you that if 12 children's like you put together and the weight of the whale and your 12 children's weight, what is the difference between them? Okay, so you have to show after subtracting the weight. The fish tail, their tails, you can see that fish tails stand flat along its body, but the tail of the whale almost looks spot the fish in the picture. Okay, so as you can see, these are the whales, okay, and this is the fish. Schools of fish. Fish like to swim together in the sea in big group called schools of fish. So in videos on YouTube and somewhere you have seen the fishes swimming together in a group. Okay, so that big group here, it is known as a school of fish. Okay, in their school they feel safe from the bigger fish. Okay, so when they are in the group, okay, when they are together, they feel safe. Do you feel safe in your school? Yes. To scare away the bigger fish, some small fish drink up a lot of water, swell up and look big. Okay, so what it says, to scare away a big fish. Okay, so to make a scare remove or to scare another fish, some small fishes drink up lot of water, swell up and look big. Okay, so if they want to look like a big fish, they swell more water. Jinsi used these shapes to make the drawings of the fish. Now you also use some shape to draw the different sea animals shown below. Okay, so these are the shapes. Okay, what it has used, maybe it's an oval shape or elliptical shape, you can say. It's a quarterly moon shape maybe, and a triangular shape, and made a fish shape. Okay, so you can do also, this is practical. What is this beta? This is sea urchin, lobster, red snapper, eel. Okay, so these are all found in the sea or in water. Octopus, clam, prawn, parrotfish, cuttlefish, squid, jellyfish, silver pomfret and crab. So all of you have seen, maybe you have seen or not seen. Which of these sea animals have you seen before? So he's asking about that, which animal you have seen it before. So you can say that if you have seen fishermen in their boats. How many of you have seen the sea? Okay, so many of you, maybe if you are in India, you have been to Mumbai and Gujarat to Kerala and so on. And if you are in America, means many of you have went to to see the sea. Where did you see it? Okay, where you have gone to see the sea? You have been to Goa and so on. Did you see it in a movie or for real? Okay, so many of you have seen this sea in the movie or for real. How deep do you think the sea could be? Find out. Okay, so according to you, okay, what can be the depth of the sea? Do you know how to swim? Do you know? If yes, you should write yes. If not, no. Would you be scared of high sea waves? Would you be scared of high sea waves? If you can write yes. Okay, I am scared of high sea waves. Close your eyes and imagine the sea with the waves rising high. Okay, what it says? Close your eyes and imagine the sea with the waves rising high. Okay, so you have to close your eyes and think about the waves rising. How high do you think the waves can go? It can go to many meters. Okay. Imagine that there are fishermen in their boats going up and down in the waves. They start their trip when it is still dark. Okay, so what it says, imagine that you are a fisherman in their boats. There are fishermen in their boats. So some fishermen are there in the boats going up and down in the waves. Okay, they start their trip when there is still dark. Some go on a simple boat made from logs of wood tied together. Okay, so some boats are there like only the boat made of logs of wood. Okay, so as the trees are attached with the threads. If the sea is rough with very high tides and strong wind, then their fishermen have a very difficult time. These log boats do not go very far. If the wind is helpful, they travel about 4 kilometers in an hour. So it's very slow, you can say. What is the speed? It's only a 4 kilometers in 1 hour. So what it says, how long will they take to go to a distance of 10 kilometers? So if the speed is 4 kilometers per hour, so it will require to travel 10 kilometers, some approximately 2.5 hours, 2.5 hours, we can say. Okay, so next, guess how far you can go in 1 hour if you walk fast. Okay, so you have to guess it. Okay, so what will be the answer? Somewhere around, if you walk fast, so you may be somewhere around 10 kilometers or 8 kilometers. Okay, fishermen can feel the wind and look at the sun to find out which way to go. Many of us would get lost and not be able to find our way on the sea. Where do you see water? Water, nothing else. Find out. Look at the sun and find out the direction from where it rises. Okay, so it's asking about you have to look at the sun and find out the direction from where it rises. From where you are, what interesting things do you see to your east? Name two things that are lying to your west. What a catch! Out on the sea, fishermen look for a place where they hope to find a good catch of the fish. There they spread their nets. Okay, so what is the nets? For catching the fishes, they have to spread the nets, okay, so that they can easily catch the fish. They will have to wait for many hours for the fish to come into their nets. Yes. Look at the different types of boats. Some boats have motors to go to the far into the sea. Since they go far, they can reach more fishes. Their boats travel faster than the speed of about the 20 km 1 hour. Okay, so some boats have motors, so they go somewhere around 20 kilometers in 1 hour. How far would the motor boats go in there in 3.5 hours? How much time will they take to go to 85 kilometers? Okay, so you have to answer it. Okay, this is all our motor boats. You can see this is motor boat. Some fishes are there. Okay, a long tail boat. There's a machine boat, traveler known as. But the fishermen are now very worried. There are some very big machine boats, trawlers, in the business. They go far out and put their big nets deep inside in the sea. This way they collect the whole lot of the fish, leaving very few near the sea shore. They also stay out on the sea for many days. These big machine boats also catch a small baby fish which have yet grow up. Fishermen in a smaller boat always yet let the baby fish pass through their nets to go back into the sea. They choose the net size in such a way that only the grown up fish are caught. So for catching the big fishes and not the small fishes, the size of the net, okay, the holes in the sides of the nets also depends. For hundreds of years, fishermen have kept the sea and its fishes and fished only a little to eat and sell. They say that if the trawlers catch thousands of kilograms of fish every day, there will be no fish left in the sea. Write the news report about the danger faced by the fishers in our rivers and sea. So you have to write a report, okay, about the dangers faced by the fishes in our rivers and sea. Okay. Which boat gets how much? One trip a log boat bring about 20 kg of the fish. Okay, so if in one trip, okay, a log boat brings 20 kg of fish, but other types of boat bring bigger catches as fish. Given in the table. The table shows the speed of each type of boat, which is how each boat goes in 1 hour. Look at the table and calculate. So you can see over here about how much fish or in all will each type of boat bring us in 7 trips. Okay, so it's 20 kg in 1 trip. So it's asking about in 7 trip how much will be bringing it. Okay, so somewhere around we can say if in 1 trip we bring 20 kg, so multiplied by 7, so what it will be, we will bring 140 kilogram of fish in 7 trips. About how far can a motor go in 6 hours? So you can say in 6 hours, so you have to multiply. Okay, so here it is, log boat catches a fish in 1 trip. Okay, you have to multiply it by 7, and this is the speed of the ship. Okay, so you have to multiply it by 6 hours. Okay, so here you have to multiply by 6, 4 6 are 24, 12 6 are, it will be 72 kilometer, and you have to multiply here, it's in 1 trip the boat is bringing 20 kg, so in 7 trips it will be 140 multiplied by 7, this will be 4200. Okay, so you have to do like that. Some big and big numbers. In the class 4 mathematics you have heard a number of the number lakhs, which is equal to the 100,000. Okay, you had read that there are about 1 lakh bricks mills in our country where bricks are made. What other things have you heard of in lakhs? Write the number 1000. Now write 100,000. So how many zeros are there in the number 1 lakh? Easy, isn't it? So you can see 1000, write 1000 number, and 100,000. 100,000 means 1 lakh. Okay, 100,000, 1 lakh. So in 1 lakh, how many zeros? 5 zeros are there. There are about 2 lakh boats in our country. So many boats, 2 lakh boats are there in the country. Half of them are without a motor. Okay, so 2 lakh means 1 lakh boats are without water. What is the number of the boats with motor? It is 1 lakh. About 1/4 of the boats with a motor are big machine boats. Okay, so 1/4 means somewhere around 50,000. Okay, how many thousands of machine boats are there? So machine boats are there, some means 50,000. Come on, try to do without writing down. So we are also doing orally. You might wonder about the number of people whose lives are related to fish. Okay, so we know that the people living near the sea are generally their lives depend on the sea, that is the fishes. Okay, in all there are about 100 lakh fish workers who catch fish, clean and sell them and make a repair net and boat, etc. We also have one name for this big name, 100 lakh is called crore. So in crore, 100 lakh. So in crores we can see 7 zeros. Where you have here of the crore, okay, what is the number used for? So in the previous time, means you have seen, you have listened about the crore. Yes, we have seen, as we can see the TV serial, the Kaun Banega Crorepati and so on. Okay, try and write the number 1 crore. Don't get lost in all the zeros. The fish market. So maybe you have all been visiting the fish market. Have you been to the fish market? Yes. If you have, then you might know why a very noisy place is sometimes called fish market. So maybe if you are creating an indiscipline in the class, so maybe your teachers have told you, what is this? This is a classroom or fish market. Okay, you have listened. This fish market is busy today. Many boats have been brought a good catch. Okay, so many fishermen have bring the fishes. The fisherwomen are shouting at the prices to buyer. Minnie, come here, come here. Take sardines. Take 40 rupees a kg. So he's selling the sardines 40 rupees a kg. Gracie, never so cheap. Get swordfish for 60 rupees kg. So he is asking that you can take a swordfish also for 60 rupees kg. Floramma sells prawns. Floramma, there is one Floramma who is selling a prawns for 150 rupees a kg, and Kuruthamma sells squid for 50 rupees a kg. Look at Fazila, can hardly carry his bag kingfish. She said, this fish weighs 8 kg. I will sell the whole for 1200. So the weight of the fish is 8 kg. Okay, so he says that I will be selling it for 1200. Practice time. What is the price per kg did Fazila sells the kingfish? Okay, so this is a kingfish which is of 8 kg. So he's thinking of selling it of 1200. So the question is asked, at what price per kg did Fazila sell? So you have to do is 1200 divided by 8. Okay, so you have to do it. What will be the answer? You can see. Floramma had sold 10 prawn kg today. How much money did she get for that? So Floramma, where is Floramma? Here it is. Okay, so he has sold the prawns for 150 rupees a kg. So if he sold 10 kg, so 150 kg, 150 Floramma. So 150 multiplied by 10 kg. Okay, it will be 1500 rupees he will get. Gracie sold 6 kg of swordfish. So where is Gracie? Is 60 rupees per kg selling swordfish. So if he sold 6 kg, okay, 66 is 360. Okay, so he will get rupees 360. Bashir has rupees 100. He spent 1/4 for the money on the squid and another for 3/4 on the prawns. How many kilograms of squid did he buy and how many kilograms of prawns did he buy? So you have to think and do the question. Women's Meenkar Bank. The meeting of the Meenkar Bank has just begun. Fazila is the president. 20 fisher women have made their own bank. Each saves rupees 25 a month and put it in a bank. How much money does the group collect each month? So 20 fisher women are there, and every month they deposit or saves 25 rupees. How much money the group collects? The first question. So you have to multiply it. 20 fisher women multiplied by, yes, 20 fisher women multiplied by, it's 20 fisher women multiplied by this 25 rupees. How much money will be collected in 10 years? Okay, so you have to multiply it with the 10 years. So it's of each month multiplied by 12, then multiplied by 10. It's a practice time. Hope so. All this is clear to you and you can try the rest remaining topic. Okay. If you like the video, please share it with the friends and